if you can stay on point with that, and I'm gonna go live over here on whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting for it to actually pop up on YouTube live. There we go. Awesome. There we go.
Do me a favor and like mute your notifications or something, bro.
Oh my god. And there it is. Yeah, I know. Everybody like blows me up, so.
Yeah, but only when we're live.
For example.
Yeah. So I want to kind of just play around with this idea a little bit, and then I'm going to do it traditional for him. I see Pogo is already in here. What up, bro?
Yeah. And Fox Die is already in here, and got a few people already in here.
What up, everybody?
All right.
Hopefully everyone's doing
What's up,
good.
fellas? Welcome in, Matt Bush.
What's up? What's up? So we're gonna be starting this piece off digital, and then I'm going to finish it up traditional for my boy Stick to Your Pogo.
And he said he'll be right back. He's helping his wifey bring in groceries.
Oh, for sure. Matt Bush, welcome in. I figured because this is only gonna be on like a, well, not only, but because this is gonna be on a 5x7, I can keep it fairly close to the reference that he sent.
Right. And Fox Eye says my brain doesn't know what is happening right now. Is that a digital sketch card?
So it's a digital sketch that I'm doing, and then I'm going to print it out on my paper, and I'm going to finish it traditionally.
So yeah, it'll be a digital sketch card.
Essentially, yeah. And we got some people over on YouTube. What's up?
Yeah, we just got like a few people. Layla Daisy, Barrett G2C, Victoria P3U, Barrett, and then everybody's like saying hi and that's nice, bro, and things like that. So
thank you guys. So we're gonna be finishing this piece traditional, but I want to kind of clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and make some sense of it and go from there. Hopefully everyone's doing good. How's everybody doing today? Joe, how's your day?
Yeah, I'm not at work anymore, so it's a great day.
It's great, huh?
Barrett says he's doing well.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. How many digital artists are in the room? Anybody get down with the digital?
I can't afford digital, so that's not me. And Barrett says he does.
Yeah? What do you use? Are you a Procreate user? Do you use Photoshop? Actually, I think I want to go a different route with that. I'm going to do...
Did you have a fun day at work?
Today was actually not bad, bro. It could have been bad, but it wasn't. It was a smooth day.
Let's see. Barrett says, I am not that used to do digital art because I usually use pencil and paper,
Uh huh.
but I still do it.
I feel it.
Yeah, when I was younger, I really wanted to try the digital stuff, but it just was all way out of my price range, and I just couldn't. Yeah, it's obviously when I was married to the previous administration, and so money was always tight, and it was always being used for something else. So it wasn't that big of a deal, and I wasn't really kind of like really allowed to kind of think about stuff like that. So I just really didn't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But now I'm like to the point where there's a chance I could, like in the next year, like buy like a decent tablet or something like that and actually do stuff like this. But know, I don't think I would do it either way, just because I watch how you guys do this stuff and I'm like, yeah, it's too much. There's too much going on.
Too much going on?
Yep.
Because, you can get like one of those cheap Wacom tablets for only like $30.
Yeah, no, I don't want cheap. I mean, I
It's
understand.
it's only cheap as far as price goes. But that's how I started off. I started off with like a little 4x6 area, but you can obviously do bigger. Uh,
Yeah,
they're they're so common now that it's not even like expensive.
yeah. I'll be honest with you. It's just like I considered it, but I just like I said, I'm watching like how like a lot of digital artists like do this stuff, and I'm like, I'll stick with what I can do. It's just I like to expand my brain into like the traditional stuff because I think I can comprehend that a little bit better. So, hey, welcome in, Rob Squatch.
Rob, welcome in, welcome in.
And then Eric said he also said hi. So which I thought I got that earlier. So but said hi, bro. But,
I'm gonna get these webs in, and then we can print it and start getting to work.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's always appealed to me about like digital work and stuff like that because you can really screw up and then just like backtrack real quick, you know.
Yeah,
And it's like no harm, no foul, but it's just yeah, it would take me years to get to I feel like I'm like let me just push those years that I got like towards what I'm working on. I feel like I already got a foundation there.
yeah. I like doing digital because I can be quick. You know,
Yeah,
like
I understand.
like you said, you don't really have to worry about too much. You can just do whatever calls out to you. Oops.
Yeah, I don't know if Ellie's going to be joining too much because last time I talked to her today, she said that they were out of power for like a couple of days. And she sent me a video of like driving like around the corner from their home and stuff like that. And power lines are down like all over the place because of high winds and trees falling and stuff like that.
Damn.
So power lines, cable lines, you name it. So it's all over the place.
Just can't
Uh,
catch a break.
Barrett says I don't have a stylist.
No stylist for your digital.
I guess you draw with your finger or you draw with a mouse. But
You yeah, you can find a compatible one on Amazon. I know it's subjective saying something as calculate, well, they're not that expensive because you never know people's financial situation.
yeah,
But relatively speaking, as opposed to buying like a $100 or I don't know, more expensive Apple Pencil, you can get one off of Amazon as long as it works. Then you can do it. But you know, if you want to do it, you'll be able to do it. I've seen people do things with their finger on their phone, using their phone doing digital. And I'd be like, dang, how you do that?
right.
I just want to get this lined real quick, and then we're going to be going
Print it out.
traditional. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about like doing something like this. I thought about like, oh, you know what? Maybe one of these days I would get something like this. It'd be a lot easier to take something like this with me, like on vacation, and I could draw like in a hotel room or something like that. But then I noticed that like when I was going through TSA security and I only had like my phone with me, and that was the only electronic, I pretty much was able to walk right through TSA. I didn't get like inspected or anything like that. And then I noticed this other guy who was in front of me, and he literally like when they were like putting our stuff through the X-ray machine, he looked at me. He says, "They're gonna pull me aside." And I'm like, "Really?" And he says, "Yes, they do it every time because I have my tablet, I have a computer, I have my phone, I have all these chargers in there, and the chargers for some reason all these cables they go crazy." Sure enough, that's exactly what they did. They pulled him out. They said, "Hey, can you step to the side?" And then that was it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I took very little with me, man. Very little. I didn't take any like toothpaste or toothbrush or anything like that. Everything like that. Like once I got to where I was going, I just went like because my hotel was right across the street from a Walmart. I just went right across the street from a Walmart, got everything I needed, like the sample sizes, and then you know threw it away after whatever was left.
Yeah. I don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Actually, I'm probably just gonna do it anyway.
Uh, excuse me. Barrett says he uses Ibis paint.
He uses what?
Ibis paint. IBIS. Ibis paint.
Oh, wow. Is that good
I have never heard of it.
for him?
Well, I understand. I was just throwing in my 2 cents. I mean, I've heard of some stuff, but I've never heard of Ibis paint. It's a drawing app, that's for sure. That's about as much as I can tell you. But it's for Mac.
I just want to get. I'm gonna actually do this on another layer because it would be far easier for me to do it that way. Everything's looking good.
So far.
All right.
I wonder if Jeffrey ever does stuff like on digital, or if everything he does is traditional. And the other reason why I was thinking, like, I was trying to think about like all the artists, like Sully, Sullivan and Bangler, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure like I never see them do like digital, just everything's traditional. But I do see like Def Shogun, for example. I mean, so I feel like there's kind of like a handful, some versus another, but I don't see a lot of the crossovers like yourself.
Yeah.
Def those digital pieces here and there is what Pogo says. Yeah, I mean, I see him do digital quite a bit. So
Yeah, he is a digital artist.
yeah, I was gonna say it seems like more often than not when I go over there, he's doing more digital than traditional. I've seen him do traditional, but very infrequent for me anyway. But maybe I don't watch often enough.
All right, so that's the first one. Also trying to make sure that this doesn't get lost, because I
Yep.
wanted to show depth, but I also I also don't want it to be like, what the hell's going on here? All right, I think that might be it. And then the rest I can do. We're gonna lower this down. This, we're gonna lower down. Some of this. I gotta clean up some of these lines. Now, when we color this, what are you thinking? You thinking we're gonna do like watercolor, or should I do some, I don't know, like Sharpie paint? I guess we'll see.
Me personally, I think you should probably do like him in like the alcohol marker, and then do the portal behind him in like watercolor, just so that it would be, one have that they have like completely different texture to them. If that makes any sense, but that's me.
I'm sorry, what did you say again? You said
I,
one half
I would do
do
him.
him
I
in
would do yeah. I would do him in alcohol, and I would do the portal behind him in watercolor.
watercolor.
But I think I mean, you can ask Coco. He's here, so and say, hey, what do you think? How do you want this done?
Did he come back?
Yep, he's the one who said Def Shogun does pieces here and there in digital, and he says, "Yep, I'm here."
All right, my man. So this is gonna be color. I'm gonna do this in color for you. Can I go with it, or do you have any like specific requests? I'm getting rid of some of the extra.
Yeah, the sketches,
Yeah,
absolutely, dude. Clean it up.
because if I get rid of this back here,
He says, "Do your thing, man."
That actually doesn't look all that bad.
No, not at all.
All right, so that's that one. That's the more in front. So in between the things, so the things, the shapes are going to be orange, and then the background is going to be more like yellow.
Yeah,
Okay?
so it gets lighter as it moves away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
white like all right here, but it's going to be yellow. His hoodie is like red and green. Um, or is it? I need to look at the. He sent the thing. I think it's like red and blue. Not red and blue, like a green overcoat, but
Yeah.
the inner hoodie part is like red.
Yeah, it's like the sleeves are green and the hoodie aspect is like red.
Yeah. So actually, I should probably do like. So that's like the outside. Give this a little bit more depth right here.
God, Lord, I could have swore I turned you down. I keep coming back on.
All right, Pogo. How's this looking? That's looking good.
Says, yep.
I would put this on do not disturb or airplane mode, but I don't want to lose the call and all of that.
No, I get you. Because, I mean, that's what happens is, I mean, it cuts off your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. All right. So I feel like this is cleaned up enough. That looks good.
I think so too. He says, Pogo says, it looks clean.
Thank you. You're about to see me do the other side of it now.
Barrett says, I FRQ you on Discord.
You what?
FRQ. I don't know what FRQ stands
Friend
for.
request.
Thank you. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. I think that looks good. I'm just getting some of these flyaway lines. And then we start getting down. All right. Let's do this.
He says, what app do you use?
I use Procreate. Procreate is what I'm using right now for the iPad. So it's only on the iPad though. Just keep that in mind. What up?
Slid up on the surfboard. People flash so the water flowing. Blue honey, this the auto war. I'm a fuck with the softboard. I see them shadows out my window. Please don't take my ride. All my brothers are slide. Let me start speaking my mind. Big up to all of my fellas who offer the block. Punching the cover and kids. They go and talk to the rep. Catch up, I like a slick. I like my cousin on Vic. People fuck with my rude. I just gotta pick and choose. They talk down to one of them. She about to slide in my DMs. I hit the time that I bought, cause I'm running a million a year. Dress up for the blessings, raise up the devil, holy weapon, work up. I want something, people talking, so we better. Dead serious, no see, oh yeah, I rock the ball like a lead. Surfboard, running a million a year. People flare like a train, bang down in Korea. Ice froze on Elsa, I rock the ball like a lead. One in a million a year.
Alright. This is ready. He said, I have the same iPad as you, but I usually use my Android. Oh yeah, that works too.
He says I'm using my Android right now.
Oh yeah? And then we gotta get back to these.
Yep.
I got the 2 phones, so I gotta show both of them. I gotta do the darker section right there to make it stand out a little bit more. But,
Right.
yeah. We're gonna adjust this after this finish. I probably could have went lighter on this, but it's alright. Alright. So we got that done. There it is. You guys see that alright?
Yep.
Just keep track of the time, Joe, because I know you have. I don't want to be taking up too much of your time.
No, you're fine, man. Oh boy. Man, how do I even pronounce that name over there on YouTube?
La Boo Boo loves Coke.
Thank you, the Boo Boo Loves Coke. Thank you. Good Lord, I would not have been able to like interpret that.
So this is an 01. Maybe I should go a little thicker. Oh,
The Boo Boo
03.
says I subbed.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
And liked too. So, there you go.
That's what we need.
Barrett said me too. Labubu says you deserve more people.
Thank you. Tell your friends.
Yeah, we've been trying to say that for years.
You know, I really used to I used to worry about that, but now I'm just like all in due time, bro. That way, when those subscriber numbers do go up, it don't go to my head. Like, oh yeah, you know, I got such and such subscribers. I gotta stay humble.
Yeah, one of these days when you got like 3 million subscribers, you can sit there and say, you know what? I paid my dues. It didn't happen overnight.
Exactly.
Step and a half. Welcome in.
Welcome.
But yeah, Labubu says I like your art.
Thank you. Make sure you keep coming back, bro, because this is what we're gonna be doing, especially going into the new year. Look, this is some other stuff that we were working on. Apocalypse, Hulk.
Oh, the Barrett's asking a question. He's talking about what is the 30 on the back of your stylus. So it's a Copic multi-liner, and it's actually 0.3, and it's just the size of the the tip of the ink pen. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's how thin. That's how thin it is.
The Copics, they start off really small at 0.03, 0.05, 0.1, and then 0.3. So this is what the fourth smallest size that they have. So Lil Boo Boo says, I'm actually pretty good at art. I drew a bear in art class, and I had to draw 1,000 lines for the fur.
Damn. Not I, bro. I wouldn't. I love that you did.
That's a lot of detail.
It sure is. I feel like this is gonna have a little bit of detail too.
Lil Boo Boo says my hand is dead.
That goes without saying.
I think fur is a lot like drawing grass. It's like you don't draw every blade of grass. You just kind of have to infer that there's, like patchiness here and there, So.
Yep. Just like me with the teeth of this sweater. We're just gonna
absolutely, yeah.
Just gonna imply that that's what it is.
Labubu says, "Can I change my profile to my art? Art dgraves _art ? Question mark.
Wait, what?
I'm not understanding the question, but he says, "Can I change my profile to my art?" Oh yeah, I mean, if you're gonna change your profile, and you want to put it as your art that you've done, especially like your bear. That's completely up to you.
Heck yeah.
Uh-oh, Ellie did show up, and she says, wet puppies.
Wet puppies.
The Boo says, okay, be right back.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Ellie, I wasn't sure you were going to be able to make it tonight with all the problems you've been going through over in your area.
I mean, her phone should still be working though, right?
Ellie says, "Oh my God, you forgot about wet puppies." Oh no, we never forget about wet puppies.
What?
When I was in Tucson over the weekend. Somebody used that phrase, and I was like, "Oh boy, somebody's been hanging out with Ellie." Yeah, they legitimately said wet puppies, and I was so that was hysterical. And then Ellie changed and went to a different way and says, "It looks good, Braves." Now she's trying to get on your good side.
This is for my boy. Stick to your pogo. Man, he's been a freaking supporter. Like, for real.
Yeah, Ellie says, "If I don't pick on you, then I don't like you."
Yeah. That's what we'll keep telling ourselves.
You know, I used to tell my ex sister-in-law that all the time. She's like, "Why are you always insulting me?" I said, "You know what? If I'm insulting you, at least I'm thinking about you." Yeah, I remember she used to get mad at me for all kinds of crazy stuff, but I really was a butthole.
But
I remember
why?
like throwing a football at her and hitting her in her ass. And she's like, "What the hell was that for?" And I told her, I said, "I was trying to win a bet. Your mom bet me I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I just won."
Yeah, I would have just fought you.
Yeah, but
We would have had to fight, bro.
Ellie says, "My affection is sarcasm and making fun of you." Though that's her love language, by the way. That's how she gives love, but what she wants to receive in love is usually like in the form of dollar bills. Larger denominations, preferably.
So I have to keep moving my hand often so YouTube can see. That line could have
Right,
been.
no, I get you. And Ellie says, "Y'all wouldn't know what to do if I was actually nice to you." No, that's there's nothing wrong with that.
I
I
would
kind of
say,
feel like
who is this
yeah,
weirdo?
exactly. We would know you were a pod person at that point. Like, oh, this is not the real Ellie. She's been abducted. But I feel like it's kind of like the bro thing, you know? Like, bros kind of keep everybody, like, in check, you know? It's like, we don't let your ego get out of control, you know? We don't let, like, we don't let you start drinking the Kool-Aid. It's just like, we're going to keep you down to earth. It's not that we're not going to compliment you. It's not that we're not going to tell you, like, man, you're doing fantastic and you're doing, growing by leaps and bounds, but at the same time, we'll keep you grounded. Tick Your Pogo says, "Everybody come over to Whatnot, LOL."
Come over to Whatnot. If you're on YouTube, come to Whatnot.
Absolutely. It's a lot easier to have a conversation with people. It's a lot easier to interact with artists. It's a lot easier, period. You don't have like a lot of the restrictions that YouTube does. I just posted all that same information over on your YouTube. Come on over. It's a lot easier. funny. Barrett wrote something. I have no idea what that even says. Yeah, Barrett says he had to delete most of that because it has limits. I'm not even sure what you were typing out there. Okay. He says that it's a real word. A real word. Okay. Oh, it's some kind of additive or something that they put in your food when it's over processed.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the pins I ordered today was I saw that Blake's had a Copic multiliner, but it wasn't a multiliner. It was and it wasn't. But it was a it was a because I already have like a medium and a large brush tip or a small brush tip, but it's not really that small. I swear to God, I have muted this so many times. It is unreal. It has to play its own mind. That was crazy. So either way, no, what I was trying to say was they got this kind of like a pins like you like to use when you're inking. So it's a very very fine tip brush. So I was like, oh, Copic's got one of those. I think I kind of want to try that out and see how that's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where the heck is my other
Look at
rulers?
the back. It says, look at my new PFP.
New profile picture.
Yep.
I see it, but it's small. So after the stream, then I'll check it out, bro. Pogo, you still there?
Pogo's still there, I'm sure of it. He is highly invested in this. He says absolutely. Yep.
My man.
The movie says I don't have my first sub yet. I just started. Brownie face.
No worries.
It'll get there, dude.
Oh, that line is off.
That's probably because you use a Procreate to do it for you. Damn computers.
I'm gonna get rid of that line.
Pogo says, not doing nothing right now. About to have some wings. Maybe I'll do a bit of drum myself probably after.
Heck yeah.
Labubu says, I'm gonna try making some videos.
What do you typically draw, Labubu?
He says, I don't know. Some stuff. Some stuff I like. Yeah, you know what I mean. This is, stuff like that, It's like, no. Cordero, make. Oh boy. Cordero, I'm just going to say welcome in, Cordero.
Welcome in.
Pick your Pogo says, got to add next piece in the D-Grave sketchbook.
Heck yeah, bro. Have you been using that? Because remember, who did he have on his?
I don't remember which one he purchased, but I do remember he got one.
I think he
And
had me do someone.
Barrett says, do you know what a biblically accurate angel is? I would say yes, I do. Labubu says, and blind boxes, blind bags, and paper squishies. And now Labubu and Barrett are talking back and forth. Oh yeah, Pogo says I have the Daredevil on the front.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, Pogo got the experimental one because that's you wanted to do that one like true to Daredevil and close your eyes and did that one blind. All by feel.
So I think this is gonna be black. This is gonna be black. Black. All that's gonna be black. I can go over his mask with ink wash because I still want to do that. I want to do ink wash with the shading and stuff.
Right.
Ink wash. Yellow, 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 yellow. Orange, orange, orange. Can't forget these lines down here.
Oh, your wife's honking saying, hey, come help me in with groceries.
No, that's her locked in the car.
Pogo says, so far I've done a Terminator, a Smurf, Earthworm Jim, Darkwing Duck, and my rendition of Usagi.
Yeah, I think I saw your Usagi one, right?
Barrett and Labubu were talking back and forth with each other over on the tubes.
Cool.
And Pogo said, yeah, I did it a while back.
All right. We're gonna I'm gonna do a little shading. Man, Pogo, I'm glad you're here to see this come to life. So you can appreciate what I'm doing. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Pogo says, of course, I wouldn't have missed it.
That's right. You said you were off today too, huh?
Yeah. Off in the middle of the week.
What up, son?
He says, yeah, I did a little bit of Xmas shopping and played a little bit of Battlefield.
That's what's up.
The Boo Boo says, by the way, I have a Charlie Brown Christmas play at my school in 4th grade. My grade, by the way, I do bells.
You're in 4th grade? The Boo Boo?
That's how I would have interpreted that, yeah.
Nice.
He says, yes.
Well, thank you for being here.
Labubu says, I'm young.
Yeah.
Now knowing that Labubu's so young, I will have to watch what I say.
Yes.
Labubu's like 10 maybe.
Well, I'm glad you're here, though.
Yep, because if he wasn't here, then I could be all foul, and foul.
No, I'm gonna start blocking you.
Labubu says, what's your favorite snack?
My what?
Your favorite snack?
My favorite snack is, believe it or not, it's trail mix mixed with Sour Patch Kids. Sounds funny, I know, but until you've tried it,
He
you
says,
can't.
mine is Pocky.
Takis, man, don't eat Takis. That's bad for you.
Pocky, Pockey, like hockey, but with a P.
Pocky, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. Yeah, Takis are crap.
The cookie sticks.
Stick your photos, get a whole bunch of question marks.
Everybody better be nice. Stick to your pogo.
Pogo says, I'm sorry, don't block me. No, why would we block you, dude? You're a paying customer. If anybody's going to get blocked, it's going to be me.
On the regular.
Yeah. The movie says the sticks that are chocolate with biscuit. I don't know.
Yeah, Joe's saying that they come in different flavors. They're like little cookies and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know what he's talking about now, but it's because he misspelled it as Pocky is what they're called. But yeah, essentially they almost look kind of like thin, like cracker sticks, but almost like skinnier than a straw, and then they're dipped in chocolate. So and they have different flavors, like you said. So. Labubu says that's my favorite. It's his flavor that he likes is cookies and cream.
Words, man.
Garrett or Barrett, or I'm sorry, Barrett's trying out new fonts over there.
Heck yeah, Joe. Look at this, man.
I know.
Watch your mouth, bro.
Sound like somebody said your front door.
No, my back.
At the back door.
And you know what?
Almost that. You gotta watch out. You're gonna have that done in your 40s. Used to be 50s, but now it's 40s.
Shut up. Blocked. Pogo, can you go ahead and block Joe, please? Just give him the signal.
Pogo says give him a minute, he'll be right on it. Yeah, I saw that thing that Papa Smitty put on, that he sent to us, and then he put it on Facebook and stuff like that for that grilling thing that he's got going on July 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Not that I wouldn't mind going, it's just next year is going to be a very busy time for me. My time off from work is almost like already completely accounted for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I haven't even earned the time off. I mean, my mom legitimately had 2 days ago, because my mom is having eye surgery in January. So I was like, all right, I will go ahead and I will request the day off in January. So I requested the day off in January. The day I come home and she's like, hey, just next Thursday next I think it's Wednesday, not Wednesday. It's the 30th of this month, so it's not next week. It's the week after, but it's Wednesday. And she's like, just so you know, I need I'm gonna need somebody to go with me in the hospital. I'm like, I don't know who's gonna go with you. And she's like, well, I'm hoping you are. I said, I can't do that, Mom. I only have so much time off from work. I have to build it up and use it. I can't just tell hey, by the way, I'm taking the day off and I need to be paid. I said, it doesn't work like that. So, and I was like, I've already requested your eye surgery one. I said, I can't do this other one for you. Somebody else is going to have to take you. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just logistically, I just don't have it in me. You know, I just.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it, bro.
You know, and then later this year, my son's got to have surgery, like oral surgery. He's got to have his wisdom teeth removed. So I know I'm going to have to take him for that. You know, because I don't think anybody else is going to take me that. I know I was going to have oral surgery, and I could be out of work for like a week on that. You know, so I don't know. I just got like a lot of time that's already kind of accounted for. So I got to do like as much overtime as I can because that's the only way I'm going to get more time off.
Yeah.
Barrett responded and said that he is in 3rd grade. You have a 3rd grader and a 4th grader in your YouTube chats.
Well, let that be a note to you.
Yep. No F-bombs tonight. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Miles Morales. Have you ever seen that character before?
No. I've never seen him before. I don't know anything about Miles Morales.
Pogo says never heard of him.
Pogo, did you block Joe yet? The sooner we get him blocked, the better off we'd be.
Just so you know, you're not the first person to say that.
I know, Joe. I know.
You probably won't be the last time.
I know, Joe. I know.
Pogo says no, because then we can't have these bonding moments. Pogo's like, D, what are you doing? Why are your hands around Joe's throat? D, we're bonding.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
So now let me ask you a question. Wow. Are you gonna make the inside of the hoodie like portion like blacked out completely and around his neck blacked out completely too?
Yeah, but I wanted to get the ink.
No, you're fine. I was just asking. So.
I wanted to get that down first. That way it doesn't run the ink.
Pogo said, plus, if you got rid of me, you would have to listen to his voice instead. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, seriously, Pogo, I don't think you're really pulling him away from the edge on that one. I feel like that's one of those things where like Pogo's trying to like one of those where he's like, if I gave you $10,000, would you slap Joe back? But I meant on the shoulders. It's like, well, you know, he and I come in regardless. If I hit him multiple times, can I get like a few, you know, multiple $10,000? So, Pogo says I wouldn't be that entertaining. Pogo It's like, I'll give you $1 billion to slap Joe. He's like, I'll do it for free. And your wife would be in line too, just so you know.
Because she's had enough.
Yep.
She said she'd be the first one. Pogo, if I mess up on this, just know it was Joe's fault.
Well, the nice thing is, Pogo, if he messes up on this, he can just print out another one and start all over again.
Watch your mouth, Joe.
That is honestly, though, one of the super beneficial things about starting off with a digital sketch.
Watch your mouth.
Am I wrong?
You're not. But there was such a condescending
No,
tone.
it was not meant to be at all. I actually thought it was. It's one of the things that actually has me leaning into the idea of trying digital still, is because, I mean, no offense, when it comes to art, I'm a master at effing up, you know. So I would love to kind of occasionally like have like that safety net.
Woo! That's looking pretty good so far. Love, come look at this. Come look at what I'm doing.
No.
Wow.
She said no.
She said no.
I don't need any of your business tonight.
That actually was like a look.
That actually doesn't look like crap.
Look at you. You actually did something.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, you know what, Joe? I can still
What?
use the ink to color some of this stuff too.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just pull those out just in case. All right, so orange, yellow.
No, the other way
Yellow.
around. You're going to start like with
Yellow.
the lighter in the back and then move out towards orange.
No, the orange. So you see the full shape, the full shape. That's gonna
Yeah.
be orange. Those are
Oh, okay.
orange.
And then
The
yellow
background is yellow.
Okay.
So yellow. We're gonna do like white, but yellow around the rim. Yellow. I'm just gonna fill this in.
Sounds like you're doing a color by number.
Hold on. I got to look at something real quick.
I am
All right,
doing
yeah.
a color by number.
Man. I was going to say you're going to do yellow around the rim. Sometimes yellow around the rim is a lot better than brown around the rim. I'm just saying. Not that I know anything about that.
Pogo, can you go ahead and block Joe, please?
Pogo says she shots fired.
Just block him already because I don't see what else he's doing. All right, let's start doing. Hope everybody's ready for this. Pat.
that green or
That's red.
Is that green still wet from last night?
No, it just looks like it.
Yeah, no kidding.
What? I didn't. Man. Hold up. Just let me think for a second. Just let me think for a second. All right, Pogo.
He says, Pogo says, don't screw up.
It's too late. All right. Ay, ay, ay.
The thing is, they don't like it. Oh.
She was a synonym. I love you sweeter than cinnamon. Walk with the three like a Adidas. My mama said she a keeper. You'll understand if you need her. It's a plan on the sidelines. This is that news on the sidelines.
I love how you keep jumping all over the place. It's like you're just like, I'm gonna start here now, I'm moving over here.
Whether the storm like an art, you cannot tear us apart. I showed you bad like Shakira. I told her look in the mirror. Don't need a license to care. I do not let him sit there. She got a heart that's so pure. Better hope nothing occur. Better hope nothing occur.
So my thought process was, let me do all the places that I know. You
Right?
know, the most
Yeah.
obvious, and then obviously I want to do it in a certain. I don't want to put my hand on it.
Right?
Misfit on all of my clothes. Rose in my mouth when I dance. At times we tell with her hands. My mom is on Instagram. I don't need any more friends. You get my email address. I throw it right in the stand. I hope I don't see you again. My girl is more than
You all right?
Guilt free sex for the win. Violence in the book. But I waited for marriage. I'm good though. I'm good though. This the verse to get your album kicked out of bookstore.
Wasn't your wife sick a couple of weeks ago?
I don't know. Were you sick a couple weeks ago? Maybe.
That was like right before I went on vacation. You were telling me like she was sick or something like that. I heard she had been sick.
She had a moment where she was kind of fighting off like an ear infection or something.
I don't think it's that one. I think it's the one above it.
No, because that's going to connect to this one.
And so I was just going with like how like above it, the the orange one's in the middle, and you can see where it obviously curves. So I was assuming you're probably not going to have orange on orange, right?
I
Or
will.
would you have?
Yeah, because they're overlapping a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking, so because I've never seen a part two, so I've yet to see it. So
All right. That's the sound of the police. So we shook.
let's see. Over on YouTube, Novix edits, so gave you a wave.
Hello.
And Pogo says, I love how they did the series.
Yeah. For the orange, I'm probably gonna start off with let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, because it's orange, but then I'll do like I'll layer the bigger ones, the actual shapes. You know,
Yeah.
I'll make it progressively get darker. I know I keep saying this and I keep circling back around to it, but this just makes this process a lot easier for me. I'm gonna have to actually darken that up more.
I was thinking the same thing, but I figured you had a process, so I won't get interrupted.
What do you think?
I like that as a darker orange, that's for sure. It
Yeah.
really helps pop it a lot.
Yeah.
Logan said I should have made you do this on a sketch card.
What?
It is a sketch card. It's a jumbo sketch card.
Yeah. You said I should have made you do this on a 2x3.
Yeah, 2.5 by 3.5. Yay! It's the worst.
You'll be kicking at my dog. I might have to go into that with like some red and stuff too.
You're talking about the orange portal parts.
Yeah.
I'd say wait until you put the red on the hoodie and see how that's gonna, you know, how it might change how you feel about it.
Right.
After all of that.
After all that, I'd be like, you know what? It ain't gonna work. After all that, Pogo be like, you know what? I don't like it. I changed my mind.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised you decided to go with the yellow and the oranges, and you just said, you know what? We could use some pastels colors, kind of give it like a little bit of an Easter feel.
So in the movie, the portal is yellow and orange.
Oh, look at that. Live and learn.
So in your face.
But you could add artistic licensing.
Yeah. No take backs, Pogo. This is yours now. He just laughs. This,
He says, darn it.
yeah, this is yours now.
I was looking at this kind of like you do, like when you have your kid and you're looking at the kid through the window, like when you're when they're first born and you see it like in this little kind of like incubator crib thing, and you see it with like next to all the other kids, and they're like, oh, this one's yours, and you're like, oh, can I just have that one over there, maybe?
Wow, Joe. Wow, Joe. I don't know why you're being a hater. This looks amazing.
I think it does. I was going by like what Pogo was the energy he's giving off.
Pogo loves it. Ain't that right, Pogo?
He said, darn it.
Joe, go ahead and block Pogo.
All right, I got you.
We don't need that type of energy in here.
Security.
Yeah. That's the code word. Security. Go ahead. Get him out of here.
Pogo's like, no.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no back talk. He said no. Yeah, go ahead. Get rid of him. Get him out of here.
If you ain't glazing him, Pogo, he doesn't want your opinion.
Right. You say what I want, and that's it.
Athena, go away.
Joe don't be learning.
No, Joe's hard-headed, that's for sure. There's a reason why people can only really tolerate a little bit of me at a time. After I get done with some of these projects that you and I are supposed to be working on together, I think next year I'm going to try and, I know a couple of art pieces that I want to do for myself, unless somebody else commissions me to do stuff other than that. So I got to thinking about doing like a Jade and Obsidian, you know, the DC characters. I thought about doing a piece of them.
I'm not familiar with them.
Do you know who Alan Scott is? The blonde-haired Green Lantern from the Golden Age.
No.
Okay, so he was the original Green Lantern before Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
His name was Alan Scott, and he had two twin kids, and one's name is Jade, who inherited. She basically has Green Lantern powers, but it's natural. So she has like this.
Oh, she has over her eye.
No, it's over her like left hand,
Oh, got it.
on the palm of her hand. She has like a green star, and then she has like green skin. And so she's her name is Jade, and then her brother, he has the ability to pretty much like manipulate like shadows and like move through shadows and stuff like that. So the exact opposite of like the light, he works in shadows. So it's Jade and Obsidian. So they were part of a group that actually was called Infinity Incorporated, and that was back in the 80s, and that was actually the first comic that Todd McFarlane drew on professionally, and his art in that book sucked balls. So you could definitely see the progress that he made from going from there to the Spider-Man. It was a huge stepping stone, huge. But you can still look at his art in the Infinity Incorporated and see like the basics and where he was like, you're like, oh yeah, I see it's definitely it's Todd McFarlane, but he's not as refined.
I'm gonna do cosmic colors in the background of that too. I'll just layer it. You know how I did with the like Green Lantern card and all of that?
Right?
And these parts, the yellow parts. And
Very
then
cool.
in the orange parts, I can go in with some of the Sharpie. So we're gonna do set marker. We got a lot of moving parts over here.
The finely tuned machine. Skylar 0123, welcome in.
I like that. Scarlet. Scarlet looks like that. And then deep red. So his hood and
His hood and the what do you want to call it, like around his zipper, and his tie strings are red.
tie strings are red. Pogo, just remember that this is my rendition. Ain't that what you say when you say, you know what, this isn't going to be one to one?
This is artistic interpretation.
Exactly. Ooh. Come on, son.
Yeah, that red really makes, I mean, it pops against that yellow and that orange for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Even Barrett says nice. That's
Thank
why,
you.
like, when you were talking, I said, wait until you put that red in the hoodie and see how that orange looks. It looks good.
Right.
Yeah, it looks super good, dude.
Thank you.
Pogo says, I thought this was Venom this entire time. He's
Venom.
got the red going. Come on, man. You know that's Carnage. Thought it was obvious. Yeah, I think over Christmas after we get to the week of between Christmas and New Year's, if I can be done with this stuff, I want to actually try and draw a little bit of Venom just so I can get used to drawing that character,
Yeah.
because I've never drawn it before and I'm still trying to wrap my head around him.
You know what?
But
I'm babying this too much. I'm about to just get free like freaking Def Shogun and all the people that we watch. We be trying to take care. And
yeah,
then they just go in with freaking scribbles. I was like, you don't care what you're doing?
yeah, like good old Joey Lee, man, and you're like, how is that not all over your hands? Like,
Right.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you not care what you're doing, bro? I'm trying to stay in frame for both cameras.
Yeah, I get you.
All right.
I keep looking back and forth on my monitor and watching them both.
You getting dizzy?
Not yet. Barrett said 15. I'm not sure what that's for. Yeah, that's really close. I got like about 15 to 20 minutes. I can probably give you maybe half an hour.
Um. Do you want the webs? Do you want the webs red?
I would say
Pogo?
you started them, so yeah, I would.
Yeah, but I can go over it with white. I can thin in the. You want those red, Pogo? I think it would look good red, but
I think so too, because isn't that like how, I mean, because his costume
his
changes
black and
after-
red.
Right, it's black and red with the hoodie, and once he gets rid of it, they go to black and white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I like the black and red, and that's me though.
Pogo.
He's thinking about it.
Right. I'm about to make a judgment call.
But I mean, you can always work on the rest of the hoodie for it. He says, yeah,
Hey.
that's fine.
Thank you, Joe. I was about to say, like, Joe.
But yeah, Pogo says that's fine, make them red.
He said that's fine, but
Yeah, it's whatever.
I guess.
I mean, right after he said, you do you, that's what he said. He was giving you creative freedom, take your liberties. And then Pogo said, I did say that. That is correct. I'm going to give you free reign to be as artistic as you need to be. I had that Miles Morales I did. I should have made copies of it before I gave it away. Well, I didn't give it away. I sold it. You know, that was
Yeah,
the first piece I sold.
yeah. I was there.
Absolutely, you were. I mean, I still have a picture of it, but it's not the same as scanning it in. So, what's the rest of your week look like?
So I work tomorrow, and then I'm off. I have a show on Saturday, and that's it. Friday is Jeremiah's birthday, so
Right.
yeah, nothing much.
Yeah, Saturday I'm busy with D&D, so but we're also doing our Secret Santa stuff too. So you like using the brush nibs?
Do I like what?
Using brush nibs if you had them?
Yeah, I do.
I know. Obviously, those are chiseled, but I mean, it's just I thought I'd ask this.
Yeah, I do. I want to hit that with like a little orange, but it's a hoodie, so it's not like it would really change that much. So
Right.
maybe I shouldn't hit it with orange.
I think if you hit it with too much orange, it might take away. But at the same time, I mean, if you did a little bit of it, it might kind of look like it's the light being given off by the portal.
Let's see if I hit this little corner right here. That blends in
Yeah,
pretty well.
yeah. The old lady joined.
Your mom?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks really good, dude. Yeah, that looks really slick.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Thank you, bro.
So goes now saying, now I believe in it.
I could do all this red because that would be the inside. So the
Yeah,
green is just like an outside jacket.
right. It's almost like a double layer thing. So the inside
Exactly.
of it. So yeah, you absolutely could.
And his zipper I can leave white for contrast. Um, I'm just taking a moment. Scarlet is red. Let's see what this deep red looks like. Hey, I am that guy that lets artists do their thing. I just send reps. Yeah, not Pogo's. He's legit. He's cool.
Yep.
I got myself all cramped up over here. Keep track of the time, Joe.
Yep. Okay.
I don't want to abuse that time.
No problem, man. I got about 15 minutes. Pogo, I think he's on the East Coast, isn't he?
Pogo, where are you at? I think so. He
Yeah, I
might
think
be.
he's like up around like Maine or something like that, if I remember correctly. East Coast, yeah, East Coast. He's in New Jersey. He's in the Garden State. That's over where Mystic Moochie's at.
Is it green or is it more like a blue?
It's more like a bluey green.
A bluey green?
I think so. When I look at it, it's more of like a bluey green, kind of like not quite like a teal though.
What about that? That might be too blue, huh?
Oh, hold on, let me see it. Is it that one at the bottom?
This one.
Oh yeah, it's definitely too blue. Yeah, this is just more like a blue-green kind of a thing. Definitely more like a blue-green. That's too blue. And teal is definitely not the right color either. So
Yeah. trying to find a good color. It might not be in one of those. Where my old hoochie's at? For his jacket, for the outside coat. Turquoise green.
That's dark.
That's dark.
I mean, that might be good for like the shaded area.
Yeah. This is turquoise ink blue. That's kind of dark too.
Yeah, it is.
Turquoise green light.
And it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think that might work.
Yeah, because if you use that, then you use the other darker green as like a contrast, it kind of might pull your eye more to the green spectrum.
Yeah. I feel like anything else might be either too blue or too green.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that actually looks like that works pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Togo said for what? His jacket? Yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out. We were trying to get like close to the right color for it. Togo says, Moochie, she lives like 30 minutes from me. She wants me to come into her tattoo shop and get a piece. Yeah, I bet. I like Moochie. She's a good gal. Do you already have any tattoos, Togo? He says, I have 2 full arm sleeves and some pieces on my legs, so I would say I'm pretty covered. Well, if she was going to do a piece on you, then where would she put it? And do you know what it would potentially be of? Have you thought about stuff like that?
This is not Rob Bell. We about to rob hell. Bro, what's up? Yeah, it's really them. Try to catch bodies every year. That's their reason I'm bleeding them. I heard God died. They so pretty.
B little gap fillers depends on the style.
Hey, bro, where my shiesty at? Eat my piece of mama's 100 G's and run some ice that I'm on God's time. Uncle got a deer and he was not crying. Tell me what I got a fear. Told you we is not dying. Baby, that's Tori in the stang and I'll be right back. Try to tell her any drops of gang shit like that. The homie said he see a snake. I said I see a nice hat. Not gonna see you playing with God's name. Don't even type that. It's It's a get back type beat. Get your leg back type beat. Just sit back type beat.
I feel like this is Tim Allen singing. You know what I'm saying?
The Toll Man Taylor?
From Home Improvement.
Tim the Toll Man? Yeah.
Yep.
It's tool time.
Yep. Pogo says, my one arm is a ocean sleeve, my right a little bit of everything like traditional besides my Sub-Zero piece. Sub-Zero's cool. My girlfriend wanted to get a whole sleeve of like ocean aquatic animals and stuff like that, like on an arm, but she hasn't done it yet.
Just a try.
Ooh. Hey, Joseph, welcome back in, man.
Welcome in, Joseph.
Joseph says, wow.
Thank you, bro.
Joseph says, I like the colors.
Thank you.
Hey, Joseph, how's your cousin doing, by the way? I haven't heard anything about him for quite a while. Hopefully he's doing pretty good. Pogo says, that's another reason I wanted this version. It loves the colorway. Joseph says that his cousin's doing pretty good. That's awesome.
Oh, I completely missed the cap. That's funny.
Foxeye just popped back in. Welcome in, Foxeye.
Welcome in. Welcome in. I wonder what this is gonna look like. It's like the same color.
I don't know, when it dries, it has a little bit of a different hint to it. Definitely has a little bit more blue to it.
I don't want to throw it off. I also need to finish his.
Joseph says he had to have some really nasty surgery. So yeah, I mean, I imagine.
But he's still with us, though, right?
Probably got a lot of rehab to do, a lot of physical therapy. He says, yeah, better attitude the most.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, and I totally get that because, like, there's a guy in my office, and he's only a couple years older than me, and last year, and I don't mean 2025, I think it was, I may have even told you guys about this guy, but he had a heart attack in our office, and he died right there in our office. And when the EMTs were there, they had to bring him back like multiple times. And then, but like after he went through all of his stuff, like a few months later, like 4 or 5 months later, he actually got to come back to work. He's a supervisor, so it's not like he has to do like any real crazy manual labor. But ever since like that happened, he has a much better outlook on life.
I bet. Almost losing life lets you know what you should be appreciative of, you know?
Yep.
And that sucks because we take so much for granted.
Yep. Absolutely. Big Al 656, welcome in. Barrett says greatness takes time. Takes a lot of patience, that's for sure. Joseph says, have a great night, all, and have a good one. I'll
Thank
be
you
dead
for
to bed with
stopping
subs
by.
here shortly.
We appreciate you, Joseph.
Oh, boy.
We're almost done.
No, you're fine. Just had to stretch.
I want to put his anarchy sign on him,
Right.
but I have to map that out. I think I might take a pause on this right now, though.
Let that stuff dry, and then are you
Yeah.
going to do the anarchy sign in acrylic?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, is anarchy spiders purple?
Yeah. I gotta do his mask darker too.
Yep. But I mean, if you let that dry and you hit it with another layer a couple times like that, that ink wash will get darker and darker and darker. That's for sure.
Yeah. Pogo, you good with us finishing this tomorrow?
He said, "Yeah, that's cool with me."
Cool. We're almost there. How do you feel about it so far?
He says, "It looks like you should give him a discount."
He said, I'm gonna need that for the price of free. Cause
Discount, double check.
yeah, that ain't what I asked for.
Stephen Tay, welcome in.
Welcome.
Pogo said LMFO, whatever it is.
Yeah. We're getting there. So I'm gonna these are the base tones. I'm gonna go in and mix it up, and I'll put some more of the like darker colors in the yellow. You know, it'll be dry.
Yep.
So once I go in with the like purples or blues or the galaxy stuff, I think it'd be cool. It'll just pop it up. So to make the center look really bright. LMFAO. Alright. Yeah, I think we're doing good so far. Right, Pogo?
Finish this up tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And Papa Smitty, of course, he just shows up right as we're about to check out.
I feel like Smitty does that on purpose, though. Like,
I think so too.
He don't be wanting to see me draw. He gonna come in all happy, like, what up, bros?
He says, "What's up, fellas?" And Pogo says, "This for sure looks gnarly."
Thank you.
But he says, "Sorry, he's so late."
That's alright. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. And I'm gonna go in and splatter the anarchy on his chest right here. That's why I left it like that. Block him. Yeah, bro. Joe, go ahead. Get him out of here. All right. Look, Barrett says, it's the finale. Greatness takes time. Yeah, bro. We're almost there, you guys. So we're going to be... I'm going to let this dry. Come back at it with a fresh set of eyes. And then we're going to darken up his mask a little bit. We're going to play more with some of the deep black. And then we'll be adding on the Spider-Man on his chest, which is going to be a different perspective because technically we're looking at him from the side. And this is just
more of a 3/4 angle.
Exactly. This is just I can shade that in like that's the inside of his coat. But yeah. I think it looks good so far. The colors started coming out really good. I'm gonna fill this in so it's not so... I might even do that right now. Let's see, which one was this? One more second, Joe. I know, bro. I know.
Welcome in, David. Trust me, I know what this is like. It's like sometimes you get that itch in your brain when you're looking at something. You're like, I need to take care of this now, or it's going to drive me nuts.
Right.
That's actually what I was giggling about because I was like, oh, I know this feeling.
I like how I color because it adds some texture.
Right.
I'm just happy that was the same color.
Right?
Yeah, I'm digging it. Looks like Mouse. All right, let's see who we can raid, and then we will be finishing this Tomo. That's tomorrow, for those of you who don't know.
I need help with that kind of verbiage, so thank you.
Look, Shogun is streaming. Let's go ahead and raid him. All right, you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Smitty, for dropping by. Thank you, Pogo, for the support. We're gonna get this wrapped up tomorrow. Peace out, bro.
See you guys later.
Everybody over on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you come back tomorrow, and we will see you guys then.